Facing Waves is brought to you by Tourism New Hampshire. Plan your vacation today at visitnh.gov. Welcome back to Facing Waves. This week, we're exploring the New Hampshire section of the Northern Forest Canoe Trail. Known for having world-class fly fishing and world-class paddling, it only makes sense that the area be an ideal spot to enjoy the exploding sport of kayak fishing, which Jackson Kayak Pro angler Damon Bungard was more than happy to show us.
Here we go, kayak fishing in New Hampshire. Fishing here is pretty well known. A lot of dam systems, a lot of cold water that stays year round. So a lot of old fishing history in New Hampshire and northern Maine for sure. It's pretty good, clean water, pristine trout water, and it's the classic place to fish. So the Androscoggin, depending on when you're here, is going to offer up different types of fishing. You know, we're here right now during the peak in late June for the alder fly hatch. These are big flies that come off, so the fish key on them. So it's a lot of dry fly fishing. So depending on when you're here and what hatches are coming off, you might be fishing dry fly, maybe fishing swinging wets, might be fishing nymphs. But no matter what, I guarantee you'll be finding trout. Nice little hen brookie on the dry. Never gonna complain about that. When these big bugs are on the water, these guys are going nuts. It's a lot of fun. Alder fly hatch, late June. Great time to be here. We got healthy brook trout in the river, a lot of rainbow trout in the river as well. You can float and fish, stop and wade. Lots of big bugs, lots of hungry trout. Can't beat it. Fishing from a kayak, to me, is just a really intimate way of interacting with the river. So whether I'm standing in the river or floating down in the kayak, there's a lot of factors going on, there's a lot of problem solving going on. There's a lot more to it than just standing in a guided boat or waiting. You know, you have a lot more factors, a lot more things to control, a lot more things out of your control. So it's pretty fun. You know, you get a fish on, you're trying to figure out where you're going to float, how you're going to control the fish, how you control the kayak. A lot of times too, it's just great fishing from a kayak because you can float down, get out and wade and hit all the prime holes, much more than you could cover on foot in a day. There's a place you go to because I drove you there. Well, I took more than I could take. I went underground. Fish on! Here we go, down through the river. It's always fun and rewarding, you know, you get out there and you're floating down and you see fish rising and trying to strategize where you're gonna put your kayak, where you're gonna put your fly, how you're gonna control it. It's a rewarding challenge. It's a rewarding solution to a problem when you come up with it and you finally figure out, oh, you got one on, and then you have to control the kayak, control the fish. A lot of times you get a big fish and using the kayak to fight the fish and wear it out is often a lot of fun. So it's a really intimate way of really interacting with what the river has to offer. So there's a lot of great different types of fisheries here. You know, you can have small wild brook trout streams, there's a lot of stock streams, there's backcountry ponds. There's a really nice variety of fish for cold water species and warm water species. So you can come fish for trout, or you can go fish for bass, pike, whatever you may particularly be after. There's waters of all types here. New Hampshire, the whole North Woods region has got more water than you could possibly fish in your lifetime.